What is good, y'all? It is Pod.cannion, and I'm actually back. I know it's crazy. I really don't be consistent with these, but I'm about to try to be consistent. I got my guest. We messed up the intro, but we about to try it again. Would you like to introduce yourself, guest, or would you like to remain anonymous?
Hold on, I'm high as fuck. So this is part two.
Bro, I messed up the intro, so you're about to have to introduce yourself one more time.
Damn. It's alright. It's your boy Street Jim. What's up, yo?
Yeah, so I really don't have a structure of how I want to do this, but I do want to have like consistent episodes. This is pretty much just an episode where we chill. If you at work and you just bored, or like you're just driving around crazy. If you're just trying to, you just bored and you ain't really just trying to hear silence for real. You can just tap into this. This is really what we're here for. All we do is chill, talk about some random stuff, and just kick back. You'll mainly see me though, but other than that, I want to talk about. Should I talk about something that's serious-ish? I don't really know enough about the Joe Rogan thingy.
Something happened with Joe Rogan?
Oh, I guess I will talk about it. So, have you heard anything going on with Spotify?
No, but I don't pay attention to that shit.
Of course. So, pretty much, you know the Joe Rogan podcast, right?
Of course. Joe Rogan, the one and only God himself.
This is gonna be, oh my gosh. So, what are your thoughts on Joe Rogan and his podcast in general?
Bro, I don't need to say anything, bro. It's like the Joe Rogan. So unless you're about to tell me that this nigga is a flat-out racist, bro, it's just gonna stay like that, bro. Joe Rogan is Joe Rogan. He's the Lord and Savior, bro. It's literally Joe Rogan. If men had an Oprah,
brother.
If men had an Oprah, it would be Joe Rogan, bro. Joe Rogan is Oprah for men, not a cat. That's literally what he is for us, bro.
I don't know whether to feel disrespected or like.
Nah, it's definitely respect. We don't like Oprah, but women love Oprah. So men definitely love Joe Rogan.
But like let me tell you why that might be this, because like Oprah's black and Joe Rogan be like, I'm not gonna say he's like in the middle, isn't he? Like in political stuff. Yeah, he sounds pretty like down the middle.
He loves gay people. He loves black people. He listens to rap and rock. He's like one of those white people.
Why does he attract so many conservative niggas, bro? Like, that should be insane.
It's because he's white, he's bald, he shoots guns, he likes hunting, bro.
That's probably it.
He's pro Second Amendment.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say I don't have an issue with anyone who's pro Second Amendment as long as you can look me in my face and say Black Lives Matter. If you stutter saying Black Lives Matter and you gotta say all lives matter, then we have an issue. You know what I'm saying?
No, that is facts.
But that's definitely not something that Joe Rogan struggles with. Joe Rogan supports stuff like Black Lives Matter and stuff like that. And that's why I personally fuck with Joe Rogan.
Okay. I respect that. Now. I can see that now. Damn, who would be? I don't want to let just Joe Rogan being Oprah rock though, because nothing will beat the you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. Bro. That's just an iconic fucking scene, bro. Joe Rogan just doesn't have that yet, at least with his podcast. It's a fucking Oprah for men. Only one close is really Obama, and that's just because he was president. That's really because he was president. Like LeBron, maybe? I guess.
He's a basketball player. But anyways, what happened to Joe Rogan, bro?
Nothing really happened to Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan just has been trending. So, you know how Joe Rogan will talk about the conspiracies with the vaccine and stuff?
Yeah.
This is kind of why try to see where your head was at with that earlier.
Oh.
Because, like, he'll have people on there who are, like, skeptical of the vaccine and all the stuff. Mm-hmm. So, not gonna lie to you. Not all of it, but a good majority of the people talking on there, I wouldn't even say it's like 90%, but at least a good 60% of the niggas on there. By the way, I'm not a reliable source. I am just going off of what I have heard. But, and this is kind of why this is happening. It's been proved to be false information. So, this is where this is like can really
what,
be.
they've been talking about something being in the vaccine or something like that?
Exactly. So, this is where this gets interesting, right? Because musicians have stepped forward because Spotify promotes Joe Rogan's podcast because, you know, he has a deal with Spotify with their new podcasting deal and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So musicians have stepped forward because musicians have always been underpaid with Spotify. And they were like, if you're going to keep on promoting this misinformation about an actual pandemic that's going around in the world, I do not want my music to be on a platform that supports that. So I think like two artists, one was like Neil Young. I am so sorry if I get that wrong, by the way, but one of them I think is Neil Young, and he pretty much pulled all his music from Spotify as a platform. And another artist as well did that shortly after because of Joe Rogan's misinformation. So Joe Rogan put up an apology. Not really an actual, it wasn't, don't even trip. He didn't even like apologize for anything that he said. He said, I apologize if anything that offends you, but my podcast isn't anything accurate. I just get on people and we have a conversation, and that is the purpose of my podcast, just to have a conversation and be open to these new ideas. So that's he pretty much didn't apologize. It was pretty much like, damn, I'm sorry you feel that way. Joe Rogan type shit. But like he was like, in all honesty, I don't try to he doesn't try to like sabotage anything or anything. He's just up there trying to like have a conversation with people. And
bro, my nigga, first of all, I would need to hear that nigga Joe Rogan say there's a chip in the vaccine, don't get that shit, for me to think he's crazy, bro. Like, being a little bit skeptical of the vaccine is something commonly talked about amongst people. It's not something that needs to be censored on the internet, in my opinion. We talk about our own skepticisms between the vaccine off camera, which we choose to not do over the mic, but we have had these conversations, right?
exactly.
That's something that normal people talk about, bro. If he's talking about it too, that's not changing or swaying anybody, to be honest with you, because everyone is thinking the same thing. Everyone is thinking the same thing. Everyone is skeptical about this. That's my thing on it.
Yes, and this is where the argument comes up. Because they were like having to pretty much do with free speech. They're like, even if like, because they believe that, okay, a lot of people have been skeptical, but a lot of people have put up false information that people believe, which enforces their skepticism wrongly because they believe some false information that wasn't even put up in a backed up source. So the argument that a lot of people are putting up is it okay for people to constantly put out false information in the current state that we're in right now with something this serious as a pandemic?
So, with Joe Rogan, is it him, and you might have your answer. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't understand anything I just said.
Nope.
So, with Joe Rogan, damn, I definitely just forgot where I was going. Hold on, give me a second, I'm going to get it back.
No, you're good.
You might not be able to answer this question, but is it Joe Rogan himself being super skeptical of the vaccine, or is it him having different person after different person talk about how they're skeptical of it?
Both. Joe Rogan is definitely skeptical of the vaccine.
Does he have the vaccine?
I don't know. I am not sure of that information. Not gonna lie to you.
He probably doesn't.
I mean, like, I feel like it would be weird for him not to, just because that man still travels and meets a lot of people. So, I mean, like, maybe he truly doesn't believe in the vaccine and he just doesn't have it. Or maybe he's already gotten COVID and, like, you know, I don't know. I don't really listen to Joe Rogan like that.
Well, I would say It's Joe Rogan's responsibility to be responsible and to let people know he's not an expert every time, and I mean every single time before they get on the topic of something this serious. He needs to make it very clear that he's not an expert. He's just getting his own personal skepticisms of things he's heard through the very, 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 very long phone line, which means it went through a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Stories get switched up, changed. You know what I'm saying?
And this is kind of what I talked about with you don't know him, but I had him on another thing, Sebastian. I talked to him about like people. This thing TikTok started doing. They started putting like niggas saying like, yeah, I'm an actual doctor, and look at this evidence that I have proved that shows that this, and then like I would literally do research on some of these niggas. They weren't even actual doctors. Niggas were just actors. Niggas believed it because they had a stethoscope and shit on. Now there were some people who were like, the only thing that like I saw with like a doctor and it was actually a real person was someone who like it was like an African doctor who believed that like certain minerals would like cure COVID, and for some reason people weren't really trying to hone into that, or like someone said that that was proved to be fake by other doctors. That's something that I would be skeptical about because that's just interesting how they would just kind of block a black doctor like that, or like so I definitely after like that happened, like niggas started automatically denying like outside help that seemed reasonable and like didn't even like address it. I kind of just let I let niggas rock with their vaccine thing. Like at first I would just call niggas idiots, but like honestly, it took a minute to realize that like the government still ain't for us at the end of the day. So I don't knock a nigga for, being skeptical about that shit at the end of the day, bro. But I still do believe that is part of us not being able to accept certain things is part of the problem. I still believe that.
Yeah. Another thing, not to go back to that Joe Rogan shit, but what is a podcast? Like the purpose of Joe Rogan's podcast is entertainment, right?
Yeah.
He's not a news source, right?
No.
So I can confidently say the purpose of it is for entertainment, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, if that's the case, I know for a fact that there is Republican redneck music on Spotify.
Yep.
That would probably be racist. In some cases. Probably talking about all lives matter. So, them two niggas right there, just BSing, not gonna lie. Other thing, it is up to the people themselves to take everything that they listen to off the internet with a grain of salt. It's up to us. It's entertainment. This is not the news. This is not Joe Rogan is not a politician telling us, you know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to put our trust in, like, as much as high as I hold up Joe Rogan, you know what I'm saying? I'm not being serious. You know what I'm saying? He's the fucking UFC commentator. He commentates on niggas beating the shit out of each other all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he does, bro. He's not supposed to, this is not knocking him either, bro. He would say this. If he was here right now, he would agree with me. Mm-hmm. He is not a news reporter. He's not a politician. It's not his job to do that. So therefore, it's not really their decision on what he talks about, nor is it their business.
Yeah, that's facts. That is facts. But he was trending to the point where he had to put out an apology,
like I said,
quotation mark.
He's not perfect. He definitely, like I said, needs to be responsible before he talks about this. He needs to say, like I said, he's not an expert. He's not a doctor. This is just his own personal skepticisms.
And this is something that someone like, I know, like when I listen to Bill Burr's podcast, he'll even say it right before he even touches on anything. He's like, just a 50-something-year-old white comedian. Sure, listen to me. Just listen to me. Take everything I say as news, please. You're that smart looking. Like, it's just, nah, bro. But yeah, that's just something, and that's the reason why Joe Rogan was trending. Megan Fox. Before I say anything, congratulations to Megan Fox, and
Nah, MGK, you a bitch
Machine
ass
Gun
nigga.
Kelly. I'ma still say congratulations, just because your Swim Good remix was actually, it wasn't disgraceful. I'm not gonna lie.
Decent. It was decent.
Yeah, if you changed any of the lyrics and wrote them yourself, bruh, it would have just instantly been a disgraceful remix. But I'll give you that. I'll give you that. So congratulations on y'all being married. So now that I got the congratulations out the way, I really hope y'all have a good marriage. But I gotta read a caption real quick.
Fuck no, she cheating on you with Sam with Wiki.
Oh, you said.
Most of y'all don't even know who that is. You know who Sam with Wiki is, bro?
Bro, I don't even know who that is, bro. I'm not even
It's
gonna
the
lie.
From Transformers 1 and 2, bro.
Oh my god.
Samuel Witwicky.
Samuel Bro. Let me read this caption. And let me hope it's still recording. But even if it isn't, it's a good amount pot where I can just keep recording it. In July of 2020, we sat under this banyan tree. We asked for magic. We were oblivious to the pain we would face together in such a short, frantic period of time, unaware of the work and sacrifices the relationship would require from us, but intoxicated off of the love and the karma. Somehow, a year and a half later, having walked through hell together and having laughed more than I ever imagined possible, he asked me to marry him. And just as in every lifetime before this one, and as in every lifetime that will follow it, I said yes. And then we drank each other's blood. Let me make sure it was still recording. And it was. So, what are your thoughts on that? Unbelievable. I've read that caption I think 3 times now, and I still have no idea what she's talking about. Why the fuck, on some Children of Ymir type shit, did she say, we drank each other's blood?
I already told you, man. I'm used to saying that shit, bro. That shit did not faze me, bro. It's just famous people doing weird shit, saying weird shit to get fucking attention, bro. Told you, bro. That shit, I heard that shit.
I don't believe it. What does it mean?
It has to be cat, bro. If they actually drank each other's blood, that shit's insane. You gotta remember, MGK is one of those. He might be a rapper, but he's been making a lot of that emo music now recently, bro. So he's probably on some of that vampire shit. So maybe they got like an undercover joke going on.
Oh, so you think it's like an inside joke for them? Because everybody was in the comments like, what the fuck? Like, as confused as I was, except for like people like Kim Kardashian still saying congratulations. And I'm like, is this like a higher up thing, conspiracy thing that these people be talking about? Because like only the famous people with blue check marks are just acting unfazed. And then everyone else is just like, what the fuck, like me? Like, we drank each other's blood. She even she knew what she was doing because she put 3 dots before she said it. So she made sure there was a dramatic pause. And then we drank each other's blood.
Sometimes you gotta realize is famous people just be saying shit like that to troll, just to look at everyone taking them seriously. They're just sitting there looking at their. So you
are not regarding this at all. Like you literally listen to it with the straightest face of all time. You're just not affected.
Joking, bro. This shit is not fazing me, bro. There's no way this bitch is being serious, bro. She's probably sitting there looking at her phone right now, cackling like, "Ha, fucking idiots, bro." Looking at these niggas, bro.
We drank each other's blood.
I don't know, bro.
Megan. Not my wife, Megan, either.
Going stupid
MGK.
Night, bro.
Anyways, segueing along. Okay, I really want to talk about that Attack on Titan episode.
Oh my god.
So like, damn. No, I'm gonna talk about anime at the end, just in case, like, there's someone who hasn't caught up yet.
Now, when we get to the Demon Slayer, bro, that's when shit's gonna get insane.
Yeah, that'll definitely. I'm gonna wait because we're at almost 20 minutes right now. I'm gonna wait till we get to the 30-minute mark, and then from there, it'll just let it rock. I realized the hard way that my phone with this app, it will cut off after an hour. So automatically, either way, the podcast will end before an hour, whether we want to or not. So, we got...
What were you talking for when you realized it was off?
At least 5 minutes, probably. Like, I didn't even look back on it. I just uploaded the episode. But, let me think of another topic. Because I had a couple. Oh, yeah. J. Cole. J. Cole's features lately. So, have you heard I know you've heard the Betty the Butcher feature. Have you heard the, YG one? He has a song with YG and Moneybagg Yo.
It sounds ass.
It is... It's not ass, but he just easily backpacks them niggas like usual.
I see that.
He said, I knew that.
I knew that,
Bruh.
J. Cole is on the...
He's just J. Cole.
He's just J. Cole, bro.
Like... And... The reason, like, I brought this up is because, like, I could have sworn J. Cole said he was never dropping another feature again in his life. So why is he spamming out all these goated features this year and last year, bro? Like, it's getting kind of ridiculous at this point, bro.
I think that nigga didn't like the hate train going towards his craft.
So,
You know
at what point do you think it was where J. Cole decided, you know what, I'ma just let loose on all these niggas and just kill them on every track again? Like, I haven't done it before. What?
It happened sometime since he dropped 1985. And
Bruh.
he said 1985, alright.
I've already told you this, bro, but the longer that the earth is standing, as long as the earth is standing, and as long as music is a thing, and hip-hop is a genre, as years go by, that song will only get more and more legendary as the years go by. I've already told you this.
It will
only because it's the cycle of hip-hop. Niggas are bound to fall off. Niggas are bound to lose traction. It's just the way that music rotates. That's... I would be thinking deep about this too, like in work and shit. Like, and this is like when I made the realization, you have to constantly promote your music, whether your music is timeless or not. Because the way that the world revolves around, it is literally impossible to listen to everybody's music constantly. So it's like a rotation of like, oh, I'm starting to listen to these songs right now. But you can go back to those songs, but it's just too much music in the world. And niggas will keep dropping. Yes. Niggas keep dropping, so it's only going to get that much more abundant. What was the first point I was talking about? Because I definitely started trailing off.
We were talking about when did J. Cole decide that the hate train on local rap was too much.
So, niggas are bound to fall off regardless. And people just grasping onto... This is why I kind of hesitated with, like, people telling me to get on, like, rage music or get on this sound. Because when that goes past, that's just gonna look like...
A phase.
Yes, a phase, bro. Like, even if you want niggas to look back on your music because of how the rotation works, it has to be something that doesn't just look like a point in time. It has to look like music that has been crafted. And I feel like J. Cole that's something that J. Cole understood very early. That's something that I understood a little later. But J. Cole understood that these niggas hopping on these waves, it's only inevitable that they're going to fall off. And just like they were showing a phase, that's why their shows will always get them money. Because no matter what time, they'll be like, oh shit, do you remember this shit? Let's go to this concert when this shit was hot. But only like true fans and only timeless music will keep on being played and streamed as time goes forward and as music evolves. Because, yeah, that shit is still, like, crazy oversaturated to this day. And it's even going to get more saturated because more people are going to get inspired to keep making music. And only the good ones, only real music's going to last.
Do you agree with what I said? Do you think J. Cole felt like niggas were hating on his type of music too much and he just started going crazy?
I don't. You might hate me for this. I don't think J. Cole has his own distinctified sound, for real.
Not his sound. His generation sound.
His generation?
His, like, lyrical rap in general. The hate train on lyrical rap. The hate train on, like, niggas like Jordan Lucas. I'm talking about, like, the younger kids doing stuff like...
people inspired by J. Cole. Because Because not even Jordan Lucas was inspired by J. Cole. He wasn't, because he was rapping for a long time. I can't even say that. So you're saying, like,
lyrical rap in general.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Yes, the hate train on lyrical rap, the hate train on...
So you know that he was definitely, like, he was messing around. Like, it was like a troll type of thing for clout. So I don't really think he was hating on this type of sound. Like, there definitely are niggas who are like, don't nobody want to listen to a nigga's story type of shit or something like that. But I feel like even niggas like that know that type of sound is timeless, but they're not thinking about that. They are worried about what sound is hot right now. And that just goes into why music is a business. Some of these people aren't really passionate about music. They know what sound will get them the most streams and will hopefully get them to blow up and be able to make bread. That's kind of why that shit is a little messed up, but not really. I mean, I like what J. Cole's doing right now. Like, he's just rapping, and that's kind of what Nas is doing right now too. Like, that nigga Nas showed he could literally just put it up, and he literally didn't even have to rap at all ever again. His spot was solidified. But that nigga started spamming albums, bro, just because, fuck it. That's probably something I would do regardless if my music took traction or not,
and this shit's doing good, too. I mean, that's not, like, blowing up or nothing like that, but, I mean, they got consistent views.
And he won his first Grammy off of one of them, too.
Insane.
That's the crazy thing.
Fuck the Grammys.
Facts. You're just saying that because of J. Cole. Yeah. But nah, it's still fuck the Grammys too. Because they suck to the weekend too, bro.
It's been fuck the Grammys, bro.
Bro, that album was too good. Like, I kept listening to After Hours. I listened to that shit at least 6 times all the way through. That's a really good album, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What's up?
It's not Dawn FAM. It's After Hours. The one where he's like, is that one.
I don't really listen to The Weeknd, not gonna lie.
No, he's like some like 80s type it's definitely like some like when you was going probably Marvin's Room.
Oh yeah.
Last night, bro, that would have been the perfect music to put in the background. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Bro, especially this one song. Oh my gosh, bro. I love The Weeknd. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. We fell apart right from the start. Let me stop before 30 niggas probably clicked off already. That's just insane. Let me talk about. Fuck it. I'm gonna just get it started. Attack on Titan or Demon Slayer? Which one?
Attack on Titan, bro.
Okay. So, I have a question that I'm not sure about yet. This has nothing to do because I have not read the manga with my own eyes, but I do know what happens at the end, but I won't spoil that. I won't spoil none of that. I'm only spoiling... this is February 6th, so if you haven't watched episode 80 of Attack on Titan, or episode... what is it? Damn, what fucking episode is it? It's like episode 10 of the Entertainment District of Demon Slayer. If you haven't watched either one of those, or if you plan to watch them in the future,
What's today?
the 7th. It's the 7th.
The 7th. If you haven't watched the newest episode of Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan yet, get the fuck out.
That is facts. That's all I gotta. That's all I gotta say. Because both of these, honestly, if you have any plans of even watching them in the future, I definitely recommend they're worthwhile. So I'm gonna give y'all a second. Please exit off of it. We're just gonna talk about this real quick. I
Go watch it
appreciate y'all.
immediately. Go
I'm
watch it right
saying
now.
watch it this instant, and then if you want to stream my music, I just have to put that in there. Shameless plug. I'm not gonna lie.
And come back and finish the podcast. Listen to us talk about that shit, no cap.
Facts. Go back and listen to us, bro. Okay, we're gonna give y'all 10 whole seconds starting now to get out. Get out right now. Time stop is literally at 30 minutes if you want to come back and see what's crazy. Y'all got 3 seconds left. 2, 1. All right, it's spoiler time. It's spoiler time. So what I want to know is when so we realized that Aaron was the one controlling not everything, but he was pretty much, his dad wasn't the one instigating everything. It was him in the future. All of the dad's actions were from the memories that Aaron was showing him.
Insane.
And the reason it made Aaron look kind of evil to me is because he made sure not to show his dad, not show Aaron's memories of his mom, which would be his dad's wife, getting eaten by the Titan, which was his ex-wife? Bro, if he saw that memory, bro, do you think he would have even been mentally capable to do anything, bro?
Nah, in that show, in Attack on Titan, something like that happened to a character, he probably would have killed himself.
Yeah, he probably... That's what I was thinking, bro, because he could barely handle, like, after he...
Killed the Reese family?
Exactly, and, like, you know, he almost wasn't able to do it because he saw that there were kids there, and he's like, I'm a doctor, I can't do this.
Nah, and no cap, if I was in his shoes, bro, and I see my ex-wife eat my wife in some crazy form like that.
And then you're, like, still walking around because they don't know what's going to happen, only you know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I probably
So,
myself.
But at the moment, I wasn't thinking of, like, his mental capacity type of thing. I was just thinking, like, damn, you're kind of the puppet master. Because that's definitely how it showed, especially with, like, the lighting and everything. It made... It's
definitely
definitely...
master.
Like, bro, that nigga...
Craziest main character arc of all time.
Easily the... Like, I was speechless and I just stood there for, like, 10 minutes, bro.
Like, looking at where he was in the beginning of the show, like, where I thought the show was gonna go versus where it went. Outrageous. It's unbelievable. I thought he created this entire, like, new universe, like, with the Titans and stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
I really thought these people were, like, stranded on this planet with, like...
Or, like, they were the last humans left type shit.
Facts, bro.
I really thought that's what it was, and then these niggas were like...
No.
Bro, like... And, like, there were really moments, like... Because, bro, this show came out when I was 13. So there were really moments where I was just sitting there, like, in deep thought about, like, where the show would go. And I was thinking, like, yo, how far would they be able to... I literally thought out loud, I was like, how far would they be able to even go with their horses? And how many Titans are there? Like, I was literally envisioning the whole world already engulfed by Titans. Because, like, there was just this cylinder left. So I was like, damn, even if they do kill a couple, bro, it's kind of meaningless. That's really what I was thinking of it like. Until I saw, like, the female Titan and shit. And Aaron turned into the Titan. And I was like, confused. But
Bro,
from there, bro. Yeah, I had no idea it would come to this.
No cap, bro.
And, like, okay. That was, like, one thought I had. Bro. Another thought is...
When I see the spine come out and grab his head, bro. That was
literally
one of the most insane moments I've ever seen in my life in anime. But what was your thought, bro? I'm sorry.
Bro, I definitely, I wasn't sure about, Ymir, right? So, like, in episode 79, I still don't know where Eren lays on the evil spectrum, bruh. Because he saw Ymir's memories, literally her kids eating her corpse. Of course she's dead in the eyes. Of course she's like a slave. Because like all she was doing, you saw that all she was doing was a slave to these noble people. And that's the only reason that they were really able to control her. So really, they really looked at her like a mindless puppet. So that's what I believe. Even in the review, they literally described her as a mindless puppet that only the nobles were able to control. So that shocked me when Eren came behind her and was like, "No, you're a human." And then I saw the tears in her eyes, bro. That shocked me to my fucking core, bro, because I wasn't expecting it at all, bro.
Facts. I
And
didn't even think she had human emotion no more.
exactly, and like to show what Aaron's character is, he said, "I've always been like this." He said, "I would rather kill those who try to take their freedom away from me than have my freedom be taken away." So knowing that that's who Aaron's character is, it would only make sense that he would sympathize with someone who was actually a slave for you don't know how long she was working. It showed how long she was working, but you don't really know because time is stopped in there all the time. So every time someone forms into a Titan and it's that quick flash, that's literally her going back and forth with those buckets, forming that Titan with her bare hands.
That shit is insane.
Like, bro, that's why it showed her so fucking exhausted. Just one colossal Titan, bro. That's like 2 seconds to him, but to her, that's at least a year, maybe 10. So just think about that. Every single time they form into a Titan, or the Beast Titan screams and those niggas turn into their Titans. She even forms them. So she formed
every Titan ever.
Yes.
That's why they look so weird.
Mm-hmm. And that's why you see that yellow flash. That's her going through the tree because she was the founding Titan.
That shit is crazy, bro. How that shit all works.
So that's really why that scene was so crazy to me because I knew all of that shit beforehand. But I was like, okay, she's just a meaningless thing. Like it's just like a puppet. So she doesn't really feel anything. But I didn't know she like still had a mind or anything. So I was like, why am I seeing the flashback of Ymir right now? I was honestly like, do I really care? Because I saw a YouTube video, so I knew he was going to turn into the actual founding Titan this episode. But I didn't. So I was really just trying to get to that part. But like, Attack on Titan never ceases to surprise me, bro. Like, I didn't know she was an actual person, bro.
Give the anime a third ending, bro, different from the manga,
I wouldn't even be mad, bro.
I'm gonna be impressed.
Impressed, exactly.
I've never seen anyone do anything like that before, bro. People always say that they're gonna do like, bro.
Because the anime is already being slightly different from the manga by the way that they're doing it, so they might change it. They might change it up.
Remember when Godzilla vs. King Kong was coming out?
Mm-hmm.
People were hoping that they were gonna do in Tokyo 2 separate launches. They were gonna do one in Tokyo where Godzilla wins and one in America where King Kong wins. But like,
let's be honest here.
Directors and stuff never do cool shit like that. So if they
that
actually
is
do
facts.
that for this,
that would
be cool.
That would be crazy. I would say, don't say no more. We're getting a little too close to spoiler territory for like manga niggas.
Oh yeah.
We haven't really said nothing, but still, like niggas.
Oh, yeah.
I know, like I'll just guess with shit like that. So I hate hearing shit like that. So I'm just chill. But yeah, bro, with King Kong, niggas don't care about the King Kong ending. It's actually crazy because in the old King Kong versus Godzilla movie, for some reason King Kong fucking won by stuffing a tree down Godzilla's throat. It was like when they were puppets though, but like it's like
It's just cat.
So I was like, unless they actually try to do
literally Godzilla.
Like, let's be honest here.
Yes, bro. What's a king to a god? What
Like, nah, he had too many. No cap, bro. Like, he had too many hacks though. You gotta think. Of course, it's like a giant monkey. He has super strength, all that. Okay, but this is a big ass dragon that can swim underwater, that can breathe
fire,
radioactive fire,
ridiculous, bro.
use their tail as a weapon, and they're bigger than you? What?
And its jaw, like,
What?
Godzilla has so many weapons. His stomp.
Like, it's just, he was, the only way that King Kong would have won is through plot armor. Let's be honest here. Like, I wanted King Kong to win, but I knew it was just inevitable, bro.
They gave him his moment or whatever where he won round 2.
But no.
But he definitely got
he just lost.
round 1. And
They made it clear. They made it clear who was the dominant one. Like, his dominance was no longer asserted. That's why he had to go to another planet. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That nigga Godzilla just walked off screen. King Kong dropped his weapon, bro. That shit was just
pitiful.
Just a good boy, bro. Just a good boy. I was just sitting there in my seat,
good
bro,
boy.
Just laughing.
He almost looked like Apollo in the eyes, bro. Just getting good boyed.
It was just a good puppy moment, bro. Nothing left to say.
Okay.
Alright, Demon Slayer.
I know. Perfect timing. Moving right along. So.
Where do we even start, bro?
So, like, I could have sworn that, what's his name? Izumi? Something like that? Could have sworn he was dead. Okay. Right? So, I'm like, okay, we got a couple options here. Either Tanjiro powers up, either fucking, because I saw that nigga's hand cut off. I was like, oh shit, his hand cut off, and the blades are poisonous, and he's already fallen out from poisonous. That nigga is out for the count. So I'm like, okay. They show him, Inosuke has a fucking hole in his chest, and it's bleeding out, fluidly. So I'm like, okay, he's out for the count. I see fucking, Lightning guy, he's just squirming, struggling, and he says he's gonna leave him there alive. I'm like, okay, maybe he'll help. Tanjiro, I see him, he's like...
He's already beyond his limits. He's already bleeding out his eyeballs.
Literally bleeding out his eyeballs. And, yeah. He was bleeding out his eyeballs, and the guy pulls up. So I'm like, oh, man. This nigga comes up with a smart plan, though. He knows this kunai from last episode. He already has one hidden. He throws a lot of stuff to hide the scent. The guy gets all close to him, taunting him. Because he's like, oh, you're so fun. Become a demon so you can be my friend. All of that stuff, And he's like, headbutted that nigga. Naruto Uzumaki that nigga with ease. So, he's like, while he headbutted him, though, he stabbed the kunai, which, like, will, like, mess up his powers.
There's a poison on the kunai that makes it so they can't regenerate.
Exactly. So he did that to try to cut his head off. And then... I love this character, bro. The fucking lightning guy, bro. He just powers up, bro. He just fucking powers.
Again, which I didn't think was possible.
And he hasn't even used another form yet, bro. He stays at fucking thunder breathing, first form. And he's asleep while...
it's just, that nigga be slow.
But, like, that nigga just, like, literally... went past all of his limits, and he's about to cut this girl's head off because he sees the 1 in a million opportunity. But that nigga's like, fuck that shit. Takes the kunai out of him, so he's able to use his blood. That shit is insane, bro. Like, I was looking at his like weapon at first, and I was like, why is it so disgusting? But then I realized that's dried up blood on it. So that's kind of
like
sauce.
Solidified scabs.
Yeah, that shit is disgusting. I'm not gonna lie, but like I just realized what that shit was, and it makes sense why his shit looks like that now.
Okay.
But
bro, what I just need to know, bro, because I made it really seem like that nigga died. I was like, see, when he fell asleep, bro, or when he was laying there with his hand cut off. So when
I really thought he died, bro.
When he came back on screen, by on a scale of 1 to 10, how blown away were you?
No. I'm gonna say
with one hand and a sword in his mouth.
Bro, now I'm gonna say this really quickly and then explain myself. It was a 7.5, bro. Only because I was talking to EJ earlier and he was telling me how he actually thinks that the sound guy is stronger than the guy with like the praying hands. Something like he thinks he was saying like he was like the strongest. And I was like, bro, how? That nigga's folded right where I'm at. The nigga literally has his hand cut off. He read the manga. So all he did was look at me. He was like, what happened right after that? I was like, the episode ended. And then just started laughing. He was just like, and then just walked away. So I was just like, I already knew he was going to do some crazy shit. I just didn't know it was going to look that insane on screen. And then like, we literally just get done watching One Piece.
Sword in his mouth, bro.
We get to time skip One Piece because this nigga's watching it and shit. So we already see how sauce Zoro is. And then I see this nigga. Bro, you know who I thought of, bro? I was like, this would be if Shanks and Zoro did a fucking fusion transfer. Bro, because he didn't have, bro. The fact that he blocked it while he had it, bro, the fact that he blocked that Tanjiro dying while he had that shit in his mouth, bro.
Facts.
And then proceeded to sauce with one hand, bro.
Facts. And get stabbed in the body and ate that shit like a god.
Lily has his right eye cut. So, like, he literally has the same scar as Zoro now, too, bro. It was his left. So, still, like, it was like the same type of cut. Yeah.
It's on the same side. They both have their left eye cut.
So that's just kind of crazy.
Also,
right when I said Zoro out loud, but
way back in season like 1 or 2 of One Piece, Zoro does this move where he awakens his demon, bruh, and both his eyes go black and his left one goes red for a second, bruh.
Swear to God.
And I just now remembered this shit, bro.
Oh shit!
And I was
because
thinking,
of the hockey.
And I was thinking about how you said that nigga. People are saying he's gonna open his left eye, bro. Now,
bro,
look,
if that nigga opens his eye ever in the anime, bro.
Listen to me, bro. Does he ever do that attack again? Has he done it in Wano or whatever?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. All I remember is just seeing demon activities in his eyes every time he powers up, so I can't even tell you.
Yeah.
But you definitely will see it in his right eye. I'll tell you that. You'll definitely see that red shit in his right eye. At least 3 times.
Insane.
But
so I just want to get to Wano right now, bro. I know that's like Japan of this show, so I just know it's gonna be sauce.
It is, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This I have one last question though. So you haven't read the manga of Demon Slayer?
Nope. I'm saying I'm right where you're at.
Yep. So my question is, what do you think happened? What do you think is going to happen in the next episode?
I really think the brother and sister got folded.
So
I think he used one last final attack.
Okay.
There was like some sort of explosion after death kind of thing.
Okay. I do think so too. Do you think that the samurai is gonna survive? Of course,
nigga.
So like,
he's actually a shinobi.
A shinobi,
which is shit. Like that's like
ninja type shit. That's why that's the nunchucks with it. Okay. Nah. Do you think that nigga survived?
Okay, so here's the thing. He was in better shape than Tanjiro.
Bro, I don't know if that was like anime adrenaline though, bro. Because,
well, either way, they were both at their like absolute limits, bro.
Because you gotta think, Tanjiro was literally sitting there focusing on his breathing. Like
facts, like that nigga Tanjiro was literally about to die. That's why I say that Uzui or whatever was better off. So if they were both that close to the explosion, Tanjiro obviously can't die because of plot armor. And I don't think.
And then I saw they got sort of like blocked by the building, so they're probably gonna be. I'm talking about Inosuke and
the lightning nigga.
Yeah, they're probably gonna get.
But you see what I'm saying? Like those two are so close to where the explosion is. Like, I don't see how the writers could make it so one of them survives and the other one doesn't. And we know Tanjiro's not going to die.
Okay, that's a good point. And that nigga was, like, Tanjiro was, like, about to die, but that nigga was just eating that shit and was like, run, it's not over yet. Like he said, get up, it's not over
yet.
Did
he, now here's the real question. I didn't see this at the end. Did he, like, push Tanjiro, like, somehow really far away? Like, did he launch that nigga? Did he kick him or something? Because if that happened, that changes
No, bruh, it honestly looked like they both ate that hit directly on. That's why I was like, do you think that nigga's alive? Because that shit looked like they hit that, like, direct hit, not gonna lie.
I want to say yes. Now,
I feel like niggas who, because by then, a week will definitely have passed by, so they'll probably know niggas in the future will know the,
they killed my nigga Rengoku. I'm trying to see, like, we're so early in this anime, I can't see, like, what the revolving.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What the patterns are.
But nah, you definitely had the same feeling that I had. You were like, I really hope it's not like a pattern where just each of the Hashira just get killed one by one, and that's going to be every season. Because that definitely would suck, bro. I'm not going to lie to you.
It definitely would. But it makes sense. Like, as they're killing these upper rank demons, if the upper rank Hashira are dying too, and then he has to fight the last nigga by himself, I mean...
Damn, that does make sense too. Yeah.
I hope not, though.
Damn. Nah, but...
Demon Slayer, have a different plot, bro, please.
I hope so. Nah. Demon Slayer's already set in stone. The manga's done.
The manga's done?
Yeah, the manga just recently finished, so it's all up to the animation now.
Yeah, I could just look that shit up.
I know, that's why I'm probably going to fold. People told me, they're like, Demon Slayer's probably going to have 2 more seasons left. So I'm like, okay, after this season's over, I'm folding. Because each season takes like 2 years to make, I think.
Sort of, guys.
Bro, when did Mugen Train come out?
Fuck no, I'm definitely folding.
2019, right?
Actually, I've been seeing Demon Slayer on my screen for a long time now.
Exactly, 2019, and then I think 2020, maybe. Yeah, Mugen Train came out 2020, and then season 1 was like early 2019. So you're gonna have to wait like. Hopefully they're in the makes of it right now, but still, you're probably gonna wait. Yeah, you're still gonna have to wait.
Who?
I'm talking about to see it animated regardless. Oh. Exactly, nigga. Nah, all I know is I saw a demon with a sword, and that's all I need to know.
I know, man. That shit looks insane, bro.
The moment I see that fight animated, I'm probably going to be 25 with a beard, so I might as well just fucking...
Seen that one demon with 6 eyes, bro? That shit was insane.
Yes, bro. That's exactly the one I'm talking about. Oh, my gosh. I see that demon, the moment I see that demon on my screen, bro. I'll literally have a music career or something by then, bro.
Bro, I just want to know if that nigga dies or not, bro.
I literally have to wait a week, unless I...
No, I'm definitely folding.
Oh my...
I'm definitely folding, Dwayne. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Do we want to fold right here and now? Because I feel like the listeners are gonna... I'm not gonna release this. Yeah, this is a bonus episode, so I'm not gonna release this until at least a week.
Oh, okay.
Do you wanna know what happened?
I don't wanna know. That's what I wanna know,
bro. God. I was gonna say flip a coin. You said fuck it.
No, but my phone was in my pocket, bro. Destiny is.
You said the destiny solidified. Damn. Bruh. Alright. Should I put on some Jeopardy music? I don't even know. Nah, bruh. I'm just...
Does Zooey... I literally typed in does Yuzu... does U-Z. And the first thing that pops up is does Yuzui die?
Niggas are looking it up just like me, bruh. Niggas want to know, bruh.
You'd be delighted to know Tenjin Uzi doesn't die against Gitaru and Daki.
W. Okay, you were right. You were right.
But I definitely did just get something major spoiled for me
Not looking at it.
Alright.
Not looking at it. How bad is it? Oh shit! I want to know. Is it okay? Is okay?
They just I couldn't even help it. I literally read it on accident. It was like the next sentence. There was nothing I could do.
I think another demon pulls up, doesn't he?
No. This actually says it happens far in the future. So if you don't want to know, you don't gotta know.
Good then. I will know when I read the manga and fold there.
Yeah, I definitely fucked it up for myself. But he's not dead yet, so we're probably gonna get.
Oh, he's gonna die later.
Damn it! I didn't even mean to say that. Bro.
He's gonna die late. Yo, the fact that, bro, the fact that he survived this far, bro, he's already a goated character for me. Okay, and we have 5 minutes left, so we're gonna. I'm sorry, y'all. Damn, that was definitely a manga spoiler too, because we said it out loud, bro.
Oh, that's okay. You can edit it. Can you edit it out?
I can. I'll use my computer.
I ruined it for you, though. I'm sorry.
No, it's at the ending. I can literally just scroll a little bit and then just clip it out. I'm gonna put something wild. Spoil, like some type of button, bro. When I get the button with my podcast, bro, I feel like that's when I'm gonna hit my peak, bro. Because I'm gonna literally just.
Yeah, bro. Literally, read this shit. This is literally what it says, bro. It says, well, you'd be delighted to know Tenjin Uzi doesn't die in the fight against Gitaru and Daki. However, the sound Hashira does die in the manga. So I was like, God fucking damn it, bro. I literally read it immediately, but there was nothing I could do. Already spoiled for me, bro.
No, that's crazy.
That's why. That's why it slipped out so easily, bro. Because it just was like at the tip of my tongue.
So he might not. So they might be saying that. No, I'm not even gonna get into that because the episode's gonna end. Any plugs for yourself in the future? You don't have any designs made. This will probably This will probably be a section for you next time you're on the podcast. But that's a bet. For me, you already know. Check out Pod.cannion, d.cannion. I have a YouTube and shit, but honestly, I'm just trying to get the algorithm to fuck with me real quick. I'm gonna promote it once I get the algorithm to fuck with me. Right now, it doesn't want to see a young nigga win. I get new subscribers regardless, but I'm just doing reaction videos right now. Other than that, I'm just getting bread, trying to see what the next plan is. I hope y'all be safe. Y'all get this bread too. Y'all get this bag. Y'all keep on doing good and going farther. I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna hopefully do these more. This is a bonus episode, so I don't know when this is gonna drop. Probably a week or two in the future. But hope y'all be safe. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.